Hello again, welcome to Season A, where the platform will speak to power. This is Governor AKEREDOLU of Ekiti State, I think it is, yes. And he is abroad receiving healthcare, in Germany. How long will you continue to suffer? As a governor of the state, one of his jobs is to ensure that there is medical health for you, the citizens. Let us go and look at what it says on that section. Yeah? Let's go and look at it. In the section, the governor and the president, they are breaking the law they're not even hiding it. And I want you all to really understand that. Let me just go and get you this quickly. I'm going to show you this now. I want you to look at this section of the Constitution. Healthcare. On healthcare. Then I will play. Meanwhile, of course, you need to be aware that sovereignty belongs to the people of Nigeria, from whom the government, through this Constitution, derives all its powers and authority. You are a sovereign. You have the power to hold people to account. And how you do it is through Section 14(2)(c). The participation by the people in the government shall be in accordance with the provisions of this Constitution. That is what the words are saying. We need to begin to use that in our local government areas, all of us, and state government as well, and federal. We need to be questioning them every day. You have to become active participants in your governance, because with your silence, they are looting your money, going away and getting treatment for that. They're denying you with your own money. Because don't forget, sovereignty belongs to you. If you do not take control of this situation by beginning to actively participate in your governance, they will continue to keep us oppressed and suppressed in our land. We must take collective action. So there, keep a screenshot of that. Have a screenshot of what you're seeing on the screen. And please help us share this broadcast. Before I go, I'm going to let you listen to it. But I want to show you a section of it that talks about where the government is responsible for providing healthcare. I just need you to see that. Because many people don't understand. Oh, the governor, you're all going to be hailing governor. But the Constitution states that his job is to provide you with health care. I'll show you. I'm going to get it up to you in a minute. So section, I'm looking at it as I go along. In fact, you know what? I don't want to put it there because it will. I'm going to do it like this. I'm doing like this. I'm trying to show you. I'm going to, so this is the Constitution. I've gone to the top, right? Let's go to page 8. Let me go to page 8 quickly. I'm going to page 8. You won't see it here, but I'm doing it quickly, because I just want you to have this information. Because for us to just keep talking to these people alone and not taking collective action, it's not. Stop this church nonsense. Stop. I don't hold any. You can pray if you want, but prayer is not going to solve your problem. The solution to your problem is within this Constitution. Begin to use it. You have the powers I just showed you. You must use it. Now, okay. Now. They are just refusing to carry out what they are mandated by the Constitution to do. And we must hold them to account. We must. That is what I'm trying to really put across here. Now. Okay. No, not that one. I'm coming. Okay, 1 minute. Okay. 1 minute. I'm coming. I'm almost there, I think. Right. Okay. Section 17(3)(c). Yeah. 3D. Section 17(3)(d). Look. See there? I'm going to copy that one for a second, and I'll do something quickly. It's in the Constitution. There are adequate medical health facilities for all persons. The state shall direct its policy towards ensuring that there are adequate medical health facilities for all persons. The state. Now, let's go and look at what he's doing. Let's go and look at the picture of this man again. What is he doing? So I'm going to give you this section, right? I'm going to do this quickly whilst you're doing that. I'm going to then leave the section where it talks about the state powers and what the state shall provide. I'm going to bring that to you. 1 second. Where is it? I'm going to move that across here because I want to do something with that quickly. And I want to have it on the screen because I don't want you to make any mistakes about this. We need to begin to expose these people. These are sections in the Constitution and you need to exercise your powers. Now, where was it now? Okay. 1 second, please. Just give me a minute. We'll just get it done quickly, then we'll play it. And as you're playing it, I want you to see those two sections alongside the governor in the middle. They are failing you. You have the power to hold them to account. Use it. Now, where are we going? Insert. Sorry. A minute. Okay. So it will come up shortly, but don't worry, just give me a minute. You will see that shortly anyway. So here we go. Just give me a minute, please. I just want to make sure that it's the way doing what it's supposed to do. So okay, so 1 minute, one more. You know what I'm gonna do? Just hang tight for a second, please. So we're back. I wanted to just show you this. So now I wanted to get you section 17 so that you understand exactly the injustice. All the governors are at fault, but because we are not exercising our powers of sovereignty and holding them to account, they will continue. The powers you see in front of you gives us power collectively in our communities to begin to hold them to account, to question them. Section 17 states, the state social order is founded on ideals of freedom, equality, and justice. The state shall direct its policy towards ensuring that there are adequate medical, health, and facilities for all persons. So he is getting healthcare in Germany, and the people don't have that. He shouldn't be in work. This guy should be, they should all be arrested. But because we're not exercising our powers of sovereignty, sovereignty belongs to the people of Nigeria, from whom the government, through this constitution, derives all its powers and authority. We're not exercising that power. And then, how do you exercise it? By participation. And what do I mean by participation? You actively take part in your government. You start questioning them. Using the powers of sovereignty, you tell them, due to the power of sovereignty, we the citizens, we now demand you give us answers to where the funds have gone. Why you are going away on holiday and going on to get healthcare abroad, whilst we don't have the healthcare that you're supposed to provide with us for us via the Constitution, Section 17.3, Section 17.3D. There are adequate medical and health facilities for all persons. Clearly, there isn't, because you are going to get your healthcare abroad. You're going to get your healthcare abroad. These are the questions we should be asking. So let's listen to him now.
Happy birthday, sir. Happy birthday, sir. Long life and prosperity. Don't carry you. Ondo State.
Ondo State, sorry, Ondo State. So on his 67th birthday, he's in a foreign country. Is that what is there for? Is that what is there for? Of course I wish him speedy recovery health-wise. I don't wish any ill health on anybody. Believe you me, me with my chronic pain, I know what healthcare has done. I know what has done to my health. I know full well. So I do not in any way, shape or form, no way, in any way, shape or form, nor do I wish that on anybody. I do not in any way, shape or form, because it is not nice. It is not nice. It is not something that I want to dwell on. I'm not interested in that. But what we are saying What we're saying is that what is clearly happening here is wrong. It is wrong. It's a governor. I'm putting this here so that you know that the section 17, I'm putting it all there so that you can see it. And that is the screenshot that you will see on the front of the broadcast. When you see it, because it's telling you the powers that they have. These are the powers that we, the citizens, possess. On your left, sovereignty belongs to the people of Nigeria, from whom the government, through this constitution, derives all its powers and authority. That's the power we possess. And how do we use it? How do we use it? Through active participation on a daily basis. The participation by the people in the government shall be in accordance with the provisions of this constitution. We need to use it in all our communities. We need to come together, begin to hold all of the elected officials to account, and reminding them that you call them to a meeting, you sit them down, and you read this to them before they start, so they know that you are within your right to hold them to account. They do not have the right to walk away from you, because sovereignty belongs to you collectively in your community. And this is what we need to do. We need to begin to confront these people. They have cheated us long enough. We don't need to protest. We start ensuring that the sovereignty that we possess is used to improve our local communities together, critically, collectively, through active participation on a daily basis, monitoring the actions of those we elect to office. This is the case in point. This guy should be recalled, and somebody else should come in, because he's getting healthcare in Germany or whatever. But he fails. He says there are adequate healthcare facilities for all. That is part of his job. Even President Tinubu, all of them should be answering this question. But because we're not exercising our sovereignty, all of this is happening. So I'm putting this before you. When you get this podcast, please do share. And the song says, how long? How long are we going to suffer? We are asking a pertinent question. How long will you continue to suffer? How long? So, ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. We take the time to give you information that will be really helpful and beneficial to our community. We are looking for collective benefit. That is what we want. These guys are focused on their own individual benefit at the expense of many, the millions. And we have to put a stop to it by exercising our sovereignty collectively. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. What I'd like you to do is to go ahead and subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. What do you need to do? Head down to Citizen AY on YouTube, and you will see it shortly, and subscribe to Citizen AY. So subscribe to Citizen AY, hit notification button, subscribe, hit notification button, give us the thumbs up as well. So we'd like you to do that for us. Please share this broadcast. The message is very powerful, what you see on the screen. It talks about the real situation of what people are facing, and the fact that those in government, they don't care because they are not complying with the laws. The governor is failing clearly. There are adequate medical health facilities for all persons. There isn't. That's why he's going abroad. But because we're not exercising our powers of sovereignty to hold them to account, they will continue to do so. I encourage us all. Let us begin to hold them to account using the powers of sovereignty that we possess. Listen, gentlemen, of course, you're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak to the power. I'll be back later on. Please do share this podcast. The song asking, how long are we going to suffer? We must begin to collectively exercise the powers we possess. Take a screenshot of the powers on the screen. Share it to family and friends around across the place. I've done this in Yoruba, in Igbo, and of course with the English. And please, if you want a copy of that, just reach out to Citizen AY. We'll send it to you. And we want you to use it in your community to begin to empower people, to know that we possess the powers of sovereignty that we must begin to use. We have never used those powers in 24 years. It is time we begin to use it. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak to the power. I'll be back later on. Please do share when you get the broadcast. Thank you, and bye for now.